Welcome everyone to Beat the Game. My name's Steve, and today let's go back into some Miss Marvel videos. So we did our deck tech using all the aspects. Now let's just explore her in actual situational play. So we're gonna, I call this scenario "Little Girl Against the World." So this is it's a scenario where we're gonna pit her against the Wrecking Crew on heroic, but we're just going to use the B side. So we're going to put him on the expert side, the harder side, and heroic. So because I don't want the game to last too long, so that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to do expert, heroic on the wrecking crew. So all their guys are there, and we're going to play it without any allies. So we're the only one that we actually have to run is Red Dagger because it's in the signature card, but we are not running one single friend. So this is Avenger training, quote unquote. All right, so let's look at the pool card that we're going to be using. We're going to be using 2 powers of protection. We've got a support, which is the Night Nurse. We're going to be running 3 energy barriers. I think that's going to be very good. We're running 1 defensive stance, and then 3 momentum shifts to be able to heal and deal some damage. With Embiggen, it's heal 2, deal 4. And the tackles, which are going to be primordial here, it's basically 3 or 5 damage, and then we can bring that back and stun the enemies. So we're going to try to stun lock these critters into oblivion. All right, so that is it for the protection cards. For the neutral cards, we're running 3 strengths. Now, there's a lot of boost icons on their cards, which they kind of just switch who's the active villain and not. So we're going to try to cancel some of this stuff with the preparations here called Target Acquired. After a boost card is turned face up, discard acquired and cancel that boost ability. So when some of them say discard support, some of them say discard an upgrade. So we're going to be able to cancel some of these things. We are running 1 endurance and 1 downtime just to keep us at 13. And if we do need to recover, normally I don't run a downtime, but I was running out of cards I could run. So I just put it in there if it comes in because she has a recovery of 5. So normally downtime isn't really optimal. It's one of the only characters I never really run a downtime with. But in this case, maybe it's gonna matter. I don't think so. We're running 3 haymakers, Helicarrier, and Avengers Mansion. And then we have our signature 15 cards. So that is the deck build. So it's called Little Girl Against the World. So basically, we just use Kamala Khan as a hero in training, and it's her first time out into the world, and then she comes across the wrecking crew. So let's see as a story as the card goes in. I think it should be fun. So let's check it out in a little bit. I'm just going to set everything up, and let's come back and play. All right, we're back. Here we go. We're just going to give our deck a quick shuffle. All right, so let's see how Alone versus the World will do. Let's just shuffle Wrecker. Now, Wrecker will be the main villain. And then we'll shuffle Thunderball. So I think my strategy here, I think the one that worries me the most is Thunderball, because he can stun me. And I think that's the most annoying thing I can be, because then I kind of lose a turn. I can't use my ability. So actually, most of my events, I want to do damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a shrink. So we're going to scrap everything. And you're like, why are you scrapping everything? Because it's her against the world. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh man! All right. Well, I'm loving what I'm seeing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use Kamala Khan's ability to look for a Kamala Khan card, which is a sneak buy. I will use sneak buy to play Polymorph Suit. We are going to flip. Am I going to flip? Wait. No. I'm going to use Yeah, then I can't use it twice. All right, never mind. Maybe it would have been a possibility, but let's just do this. So first things first, we're going to do... oh, maybe. No, then we can't play it again. Okay, let's just do this. Let's play Kamala Khan and Bruno Lucarelli. And let's do a big hands. And we're going to exhaust big hands to bring it back into our hand. All right, so 1, 2 to play big hands. And we're going to do 4 damage. Who are we doing 4 damage to, Steve? Let's just start with the main guy here. So 4 damage. He has a health of 16. So we brought that back into our hand. And then let's play big hands again. So we have done 8 damage. So we're halfway there. And then we're going to discard energy barrier. We're going to keep a big hands. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we do have it in big in, so that is going to go a lot better for us. Okay, first things first. 1 threat on the main. 1 on each side scheme. 6. This goes up to 5. Whoop. And this one goes to 4. Main villain is Wrecker, so he's going to attack into Kamala Khan, which is unfortunate because I really, really want it. I'm just going to defend because he's attacking for 3 plus move the active counter, whoever has the least threat. So that is going to be, so we're going to take 3 damage on us. So we're down to 7. Pile Driver is going to attack us for 3. We'll be at 6 because he is the main villain. And then we're taking 2 of his cards. First one is, you are confused. So we will be confused. The next one is, Pile Driver attacks you. If he's tough, he gets +2. So he's attacking for 3 plus discard a support you control. I don't have one. So I am down to 9. Man, I'm so glad. I was dead here. So I'm confused. So that's unfortunate. So let's just do this. We're going to pay 2 for a big hand. For an embiggen. And then... Well, I didn't think I was going to get beat up so much. All right, and then we're going to use the polymorph suit and the momentum shift to play a big hands and embiggening it. So for 6. So we're going to do 6 damage to our friend here. So that is 14. We just need to do 2 more and he gone. And then we're going to flip down. We're going to reveal cards until we get a Kamala Khan card, which is an Amir Khan, which is we're going to place the Night Nurse. We're going to put a big hands at the bottom. And then we will draw. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm such an idiot. I had to heal. All right, scrap this game. Yeah, because I took 9, I had to heal, but I was already exhausted. Yeah, because he attacked me 3-6. Scheme is going to go up. Yeah, I had nothing to remove scheme, so he's going to scheme. 7 plus 3 is 10. 2 damage, I'm out. Oh man. All right. I didn't play that right. That was a bad play, Steve. Actually, I didn't expect to be attacked 3 times in a row as well. All right. Let's just shuffle this up. Let's bring this back. Man. And then let's do a quick reversal here. That was quick. Good job, boys. But when you're playing heroic, you gotta think about these things, and I completely spaced out on that. That was not a good move. All right. So we have done no damage. 3, 4, 5. Let's just shuffle their decks again. All right. Yeah, if I didn't have to exhaust. Now I have to remember, I went in for damage. I didn't think this through. I should have removed one threat from the wrecker. Because by removing one threat from the wrecker, I would have been able to say that Thunderball is the active villain, and then I would have been stunned, and then I would have been fine because I'm not getting the 2 damage. So, but again, I was like, I was going for big damage. All right, so let's start again. That's quick. Like I said, sometimes you make bad decisions. Even good players make bad decisions sometimes. So let's just do this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got our suit, a double resource. All right, we're going to keep all of this. And then, oh, nice. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, now that is a nicer start. Let's reveal cards until we find a Kamala Khan card. Kind of sad. There's the big hands. All right, so since Wrecker can deal a lot of damage to me, I think we're gonna use a Haymaker to play Amir Khan, and we'll play a double resource at the bottom, and then we'll draw a card, which is an energy barrier. We are going to pay 2 for Embiggen, and we're going to pay an energy barrier. Wait. So 2 for Embiggen, 1 for the suit. There you go. And then, so I can big hands for 6, bring it back. Or, I think that's what I'll do. I am going to remove 1 threat off a Wrecker. I'm not falling for this again. I'm going to use Polymorph Suit and begin with this to do 6 damage. And let's do 6 damage to our friend here. 3 times 6 is 18. I just need to do that 3 more times and we're good. All right, well, that was a good turn for her. See, what's fun about her is most of her stuff is pretty cheap. So once it starts going off, it's pretty good. Ah, and I have a wiggle room. Oh, nice. All right, and another big hands. So 2, 4, 5. All right, this is very good. I'm not confused this game. All right, so here we go. 6. Wrecker is the main villain. There we go. 6. Oh, no, I did remove a threat. So, yeah, 6, 6. And then 5 and 4. All right. Now, if I can keep the other 2 low below at the same, I think would be good. So we're going to choose to have Thunderball be the main villain because he is less damaging. So he's going to attack me for 2. We're not going to defend. 2 plus deal 1 damage, so we'll take 1. And then we'll take 2 more plus another 1, so we'll take 4. And then encounter heroic. First one is who has the least threat. Reveal the top card. The villain who has the least threat attacks you. So pile driver attacks for 3 plus give the active villain a tough status card if you already have one. Okay, so he's attacking for 3. We are going to wiggle room out of that to draw a card, take no damage. And then we're going to give the active villain, which is Thunderball, a tough status card. And then the other one is held hostage. All right. Our turn. Okie dokie. So we are. I think we're going to finish Wrecker. This almost finished Wrecker. All right. So we're going to go 1 and a downtime plus an Embiggen to play a big hands for 6. And we're going to take big hands back into our hand. So he is at 12. Oh, man. And, oh yeah, we forgot to put a threat on the main scheme. Okay. And then, I really want to do it again. Why would you want to do it again? Because it's so much fun. All right, so we're getting 2 more cards. So 2, we'll do 4 damage on him as well. So he's going to be at 16 out of 18. We're going to keep this. We're going to flip back down. We're going to Amir Khan a big hands at the bottom, drawing a sneak by. And then we're going to reveal cards until we get a Kamala Khan. And then we're going to cast an energy barrier with 3 energy counters on it. All right. So 1 is almost down. So 2 momentum shifts. So I don't even have to heal. 2, 4, 2, 4, and 6 cards. All right. So we're good. 1 threat on the main scheme. 1 on each side scheme. So 7, 7, and 7, 7, 6, and 5. All right, so we're going to bring back Thunderball, Wrecker as the main villain because they are all together. Now check this out. This is the best part. This is the best part. He's going to scheme for 3 plus 1, so 4, which is going to trigger that. We're going to take 1 damage, and then we're going to redirect 1 damage to him with the energy barrier. Okay, and then we're going to reveal 2 cards. He's going to go back down to 3. And then 2 cards from his deck, which is Wrecker Schemes. Then, what does it say again? Then move the active villain whose side scheme has the least threat. So he's scheming for 3 plus 1 is 4. So he goes back up to 7. Yeah, 7. And then the least threat is 5, so it's going to be Pile Driver. And then the next card is choose to either give. I have 1, 2, 3 upgrades. You know what? Let's just give 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's just give him 3. And there you go. All right. So we are going to use Amir Khan's ability to put another big hands at the bottom. We will draw a card, which is a target acquired. We're going to look for a Kamala Khan card. Hopefully we get one soon. Nakia Bahadir, which is awesome. We'll use that target acquired to play Nakia and reduce the cost of the next event we play. We are going to use Polymorph Shift and 1 to do a momentum shift. So we are going to heal 2 and deal 2 damage to Pile Driver. So he has 14, so he'll be at 12. He retaliates 1. We're going to prevent that and take out Wrecker. So Wrecker is gone from this world. All right, that was fantastic. So Wrecker's gone, and we'll just put the main scheme here instead of him. All right. Him and his side scheme are out of here. Let's clean this up. And we've taken only 3 damage. Now, momentum shift is paid. Now let's start doing some damage. We are going to pay 2 and use Embiggen for a big hands for 6 damage. We're going to bring that back into our hands, and we'll place that 6 damage there. So that is going to take him down to 9. Retaliate. We're going to punch him. He's at... wait. He had 2 plus 6 is 8. Oh, man, I can't count. And then the 1 damage brings him up to 9, so I still need to do 5. Oh, I was so cool. I was like, man, I could kill him again? Yes. And then we're going to pay 2 for another big hands to do 4 more damage. So that is 13 out of 14. All right, that's perfect. So Sneak By and Big Hands are done. Bruno Leclerc is gone. This is here. This is here. We are at 3. We're going to keep a momentum shift. We're going to ready up. And then 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got 2 more big hands. We're going to take a encounter card from him. We're going to shuffle our deck. Oh man, so good. Alone in the world. Yeah, Miss Marvel has so many big damage events. It was just perfect. So the leader's gone. So he's at 8. He's also going to be the active villain. I was kind of hoping we could take him out, but ain't happening. So a little bit sad. But it don't matter. It don't matter. No, no, no. All right, so 1 threat on the main scheme. 1 on each of their side schemes. So he's going to go up to 9. He's at 9. He's at 7. And he's at 8. There we go. 8. Active villain is our friend here. We are going to just take the attack for 3 plus 2, so that is 5. We are going to wiggle room out of there. So we're only going to take 2, so we'll be at 5 damage. And we'll draw a card. We're not going to exhaust Miss Marvel to bring it back. We should. Actually, we should. Yeah, we're going to exhaust to bring it back. Just in case. And then, because we're getting 3 encounter cards, and we are in hero form. First one is heals 3 hit points. Aw, dang. And he gains a tough. All right. That's unfortunate. Next one. Discard the support you control. All right, so it's either Amir Khan or Nadia. I think Nadia is going to go away for this one. If no support, that is done. And then the last one is... son of a gun. All right, so he gains plus 3. So now he's at... I have to spend 2 fighting. Oh, man. Well, I think we can do this. All right, and he also has a tough. So that is a little unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. So instead of crying about it, this is what we'll do. Momentum shift. And we're going to heal 2, so we'll be back at 3. And we'll deal 2 damage to him. And we'll take 1 retaliate. Since we don't really have a choice, we're going to spend the 2 physical to bring him back down to 14. All right. Because we did attack him. He loses his tough. We're going to use Polymorph Suit and Wiggle Room to do the last 4 damage. And bang, he is out for the count. We do not take an encounter card. Because now we just did 14. We could do 16, but it doesn't really matter. Just for the principle. And begin! 16, it takes him out. So Pile Driver is now gone as well. That is 2 villains gone. All right. And then his deck is out. We are then going to flip into Alter Ego. We are going to look for a Kamala Khan card, which is a wiggle room. We will put a big hands at the bottom and draw a card, which is a tackle. But we can't do anything with those. We'll just keep those because those are good cards. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Not too shabby. So 1 threat goes on the main scheme. It's at 4. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get rid of that before it explodes. He's going at 9. He's going at 8. Thunderball is the main villain. He's going to scheme for 3 plus move the active counter to the villain who has the least threat. All right, so this is going to be fun. So he's scheming for 3, which is going to stun all the characters. Which is that. She's going to go away. That goes back down to 3. Bulldozer is going to scheme for 2 plus 3, which is also going to get all of his cards out of the business. And I'm going to discard 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And then Bulldozer is going to get 2 cards. Here, since I can do this, this is here, this is here. So the first one for him is Ramming Speed. Second one is Held Hostage. All right, that was lucky. All right, so we are stunned. Obviously, we're going to have to get rid of that. We do have a wiggle room. We're going to put a... Do we have another big hands? Yeah, we're going to put another big hands at the bottom. Draw a card, which is a sneak by. And then we'll reveal it's a red dagger, red dagger. We are going to flip and exhaust Kamala Khan to get rid of the stun. We are then going to pay polymorph and using a strength resource, and then Biggin. Oh yeah, he's back down to 3. So we're gonna do 5 damage to our friend here, who has 15 health, and we will stun him. Oh, poor Bulldozer, all stuck. All right, whatever for the scheme there. Who cares? All right, so that is done. That is done. We cannot take back that card. But we are... What are we going to do? We're going to use target... No. I should remove some threat. I'm just going to remove some threat because I don't think I can beat him both in the next turn. Unfortunately, I cannot. All right. I'm not going to play an ally because I felt it was her versus the world. So let's give her plus 3 health. So she'll be up to 13, which I don't think I really need, but I'm just playing because I have nothing else to do. We'll keep the wiggle room and we'll sneak by for 3 on the main scheme. All right, and we'll leave 1 there because it's going to go up by 1 anyway. All right, and we kept the wiggle room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1 threat on the main scheme already put. He's at 4. He's at 4. Well, let's just let Thunderball go. And he's stunned, so he's not attacking. But he's probably going to attack us the next couple turns. Bulldozer attacks you. Discard the top card for each damage dealt. So he's attacking for 5. Plus 1. So that is 6. We're going to wiggle room, draw a card. Exhaust Miss Marvel. Wiggle room, draw a card. Nice. Nice. All right. So that is good. And we took 0 damage, so we don't discard anything. And then the next one is the villain side scheme has the least threat attacks you. You know what? Let's just have Thunderball attack me for 2 plus 2, so 4. We're taking 5. So we're at 8 out of 13. Our turn. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy. All right. So we need to do a little bit of damage. All right, so let's use Polymorph Suit, Sneak By, to play a Big Hands and Big End. So we're going to do 6. So he is now down to 5, 10, 11. We just need to do 4 more, which is kind of sad. But we are going to go, Sneak By is done, 2 for a Haymaker to do 3. So he's at 14. Flip down. We're going to look for a Ms. Marvel card, which is a Shrink. Amir Khan is going to place a Big Hands at the bottom. Drawing a card, which is a Sneak By. And we are going to... Yeah, let's just play Shrink and Sneak By for an Energy Barrier with 3. There's the third one. And then we have this. We have a downtime that we are probably not going to play. All right. We're not going to play this. All right. So we just need to do 16 damage. All right, we're doing pretty good, all things considering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have our 2 big hands and a haymaker. So 2 big hands and a haymaker. That is a lot. That is a lot. So hopefully, even if we discard, it's not too bad. All right. So main threat goes at 3. So both of them are at 5. Here, I'll just put a 5 here. Let's get rid of these. And this is going to be at 5. I don't want to be stunned, so Thunderball will be the main villain again. He's scheming for 2 plus. Okay, so move it to whoever has the least threat. So it's still going to remain. No, it's going to be Thunderball because he has now 7. Thunderball is going to be the active. This should have been discarded. And then here we go. And then 2 encounter cards from him. All right, so that's perfect. We're going to move a 5 from him, and then we're going to mill 10, which is 1. And then we're going to get another encounter card from him, and then he's going to go back down to 3. All right, and then we're going to shuffle up. We already took our extra encounter card. Okay, so we want to get some damage in so we can remove the tough. That tough is annoying, and there's no way I can take damage unless I take damage, which is frustrating. All right, next one is radioactive buildup, and then the next one is escape convict, which is going to surge into a place 2 threat on the side scheme with the most threats. So that's easy enough, and that one goes up to 6. All right, but he's out on my turn, so that's not too shabby. Okay, so first things first, let's reveal until we get it. There you go, Kamala Khan card. I think I'm going to heal for 5. I don't really have a choice here. We are going to Helicarrier for a... Oh, wait. Helicarrier Night Nurse for another energy barrier. So that is 3 more tokens on this. We're going to Amir Khan, the Night Nurse. Drawing a card, which is a power of something I would have liked yesterday. Here we go. We're going to keep our wiggle room for Shizzle, and we are going to... We can't even attack for 1. Man, that's annoying. Okay, I think this is what we're going to do. Oh, that's just so frustrating. I just have to do 1 damage. All right. 1 and 2, we'll just waste the haymaker on the tough. Get rid of that. And then Amir Khan is exhausted. And then we're going to go... You know what? I want to keep my big hands instead. So I'm going to go... Even though I have a nice wiggle room, I'm going to... per 2, I'm going to play a big hands and big in, so I'm going to do 6 damage to our friend Thunderball, who has 0 threat on this side scheme. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Ugh. And then, yeah, so he's going to attack for 3. That's going to be annoying, but... Should I? Should I not? I did that. Where's my wiggle room? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to keep wiggle room because I forgot Bulldozer is going to start doing some damage. All right. If I... Because he's the active villain. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is good. All right. 4 threat on the main scheme. He's at 1. He's at 7. He's attacking. Bulldozer is attacking as the main villain. So he's attacking for 3. Plus 1 is 4. We're going to prevent 3 damage. Yeah, we're going to prevent 3 damage and draw a card, which is a Haymaker. And the 4th damage, we're going to Energy Barrier it. And then we're going to take him out. Goodbye, Bulldozer. Here you go. All right, Bulldozer is gone with the rest of his cards. And now only Thunderball remains as the active villain. And he has 1 threat on his side scheme. The Escape Convict is going to attack. So I'm going to prevent the 2 damage, get rid of the Convict, just to have a clean board. And then I still prevent 3 damage. Yeah, I don't think I can kill him this turn, but he's definitely not going to be very strong. All right, 1 and 2. First one is son of a gun. Corrupt Guard, and the second one is the villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks you. Well, it's only him. So he's attacking for 5 plus 3. Man, that is 8. All right. That is super annoying. So I'm not defending, so I'm going to prevent 2 of those damage to deal him here on the guard. All right, so I'm going to take 6. We're going to place 6 threat on his thing. Goes up to 7. And then with the last damage, because of the force response, we'll deal the last damage to the Corrupt Prison Guard. Getting rid of this, getting rid of this, getting rid of this. And we're at 9 damage. And then it's our turn. And hopefully we can kill this guy. All right. First things first. 1 plus a Nakia Bahadir. And an Embiggen. And a Haymaker. So that is 3. Yeah. We're going to tackle and deal 5 damage. So he's at 11, and he's stunned. And then, so 11 and a stun. Let's pull this one back. And then I could do 3 more, which would bring him to 14, but he has 16. Ah! Oh man, I wish I had 1 more resource. All right, I can't. So I'm going to flip down. Wait. Yeah, let's just, there's nothing, who cares? I'm just going to go, you know what? I'm going to heal 2 and deal 2. So he'll be at 13. I just need to do 3 damage. Flipping down. He's stunned. What are the odds? What are the odds that he attacks me a couple times? 7. You know what? Let's just stay. Let's stay up. Let's brave it. Let's brave it. 2, 4, 5. Oh man, I'm so glad I put those momentum shifts. Because that is the 4 damage I need. All right, first things first. Main threat is at 5. All right, so he can't attack because he's stunned. And then is this the final 2 cards? First one is place 3 threat on a side scheme with the most threat. Son of a gun. I'm stunned. Which is fine. Because I can just exhaust to get rid of it. And then the next one is deal 1 damage to each friendly character. Thank you very much. This game is over. So we're at 8. We're going to exhaust for our stun. And then we're going to... just nothing. We're going to pay 2 with a power momentum shift, and we're going to upgrade that for 4 damage, heal 2. And then 4 damage, and that is enough to destroy the Thunderball. Bam! And just in case you were worried, we had a shrink, and then we could exhaust it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to remove 3 more threat. So there you go. Almost complete control of the board and everything. So that was Ms. Marvel protection against heroic Wrecking Crew on Expert. And that was, what, 6, 7 rounds to defeat all 4. Now, that is good. No allies, no friends, just Ms. Marvel against the world. So that was that's 14 plus 15, that's 29, plus 18 is 47, plus 6, I think it's 53 damage, plus that extra 3. No, we didn't do the extra 3, we just discarded it. So 53 damage between the 4 of them. That's pretty good. 53 damage in protection. Using protection. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was Ms. Marvel Protection versus Heroic Wrecking Crew. Until next time, keep on watching, keep on playing Marvel Champions, and beat the game.